welcome in. It is Big Ten today. We are presented by Gatorade on this Monday. Great to have you with us. I'm Dave Revson. Mention Lacrosse Day. You can go to btn.com. As always, get the programming details for the day ahead. Plenty on that coming up. And, of course, included a national championship for the Northwestern women. But we have a different national champ to talk about off the top. Our big stat focusing on Indiana football. The Hoosiers pulling off the most unlikely two-year turnaround in the history of college football. The Gatorade Big Stat shows you how remarkable it was. Consecutive 10-win seasons after having none in 125 years. They equaled their all-time number of bowl wins. They actually pulled that off in the last season alone, culminating in that national championship. The man who orchestrated it, Curt Cignetti with Rick Pizzo.
Curt, I think I know you well enough to know you're a creature of habit. You like to do things in a regimented way, yet you just went through what most would consider a life-changing experience. So for you personally, for you professionally, what has changed since becoming a national champion?
A lot more requests, a lot more pictures, autographs, things like that.
Interviews like this?
Well, this is good, but you can't say yes to everything, that's for sure. And, you know, got to do your job. And I've had a chance to really kind of catch up on sleep in May and a little bit because, you know, when you play that late, you're kind of like 2-3 weeks behind in everything. So the mad dash really didn't end till kind of spring ball ended. So it's been good.
The beauty of it for you set in at what point after the national championship game?
Well, you realize you got it done, and then you get to spend time with your family, and then the coaches in the locker room and the team a little bit. Went up to the president's suite with Pam and Scott there. It was pretty late at night, but you know, that was a good time too. And but you know, once you fly back in, boy, you got a lot of to-dos, and yeah, so you're back at it.
So we got to talk to you after the national championship game. I've had to talk to you since, but there's a moment when you walk into that locker room for the first time after you've accomplished what you've accomplished as a group, and it's just the guys. It's just you and the players who know everything that's gone into it.
Yeah.
What was that moment like?
Well, it was special. A lot of us have been together a long time, players and coaches. And we accomplished a great thing, what we wanted to. And the thing I'll say about our team was the moments were never too big. We were prepared for all of them. So, you know, a lot of those guys, we've been together since 19 when we went to national championship maybe and fell short at the end. So, you know, the thing about this team was, like, it wasn't euphoric because we expected to get it done. The big game, the big step for us was when we went to Oregon. We had to make that step. Ohio State was a big step. And then, you know, we just stayed focused. And we didn't play our very, very best game in the national championship game, and I give a lot of credit to Miami for that, too. It was a real gut check kind of game. But that was it. That was game 16. Hadn't been done since 1894, 132 years. Yale, that's before the NCAA. It was a great moment, and you know, a lot of people in Bloomington, alumni, got the largest alumni base in America, and administration, university, the town, still celebrating, and they should, but back in the building, you know, we kind of reset as soon as we got back, because it'll be a little different kind of year. We'll have, our target will be a little bigger, I'd say, just slightly.
Slightly.
Yeah.
I know the expectations were there, as you just explained, but were there any moments, especially maybe in the Rose Bowl, where you looked up at the scoreboard and you thought to yourself, what on earth are we doing just demolishing a team that's good enough to be in the college football playoff?
Well, we had demolished some pretty good teams along the way, both years, really. You know, Illinois was a good football team. Yeah, the second half Alabama, we were kind of ground and pound and chewing up yards and putting points on the board. I did kind of take a step back and reminisced a little bit about my days back there in 2007 to 10. You know, I was like, wow. You know, Oregon, we really jumped on. I think we got them at a good time and a good venue. You know, they had a lot going on there. Pons' interception set the tone. So, quite a run.
You've mentioned Pam Whitten and Scott Dolson now a couple of times already. How important is that relationship between this president, down to the athletic director, down to the football coach? Because during the most critical moments, the three of you has always seemed in lockstep, that you're in agreement at those moments.
No question. It's number one, it's the only reason I'm here. because I had that feeling about both of them during the interview process. And you got to have a commitment from the top to be successful in anything. And we are totally aligned 100%. Not only do we work together, we're good friends. There's total transparency in our communication. In this industry, when you get hot, everybody wants you, right? And it's a big reason I'm here and will be here till when I decide to hang it up, is because of those two people.
Curt, where's the balance? Now that you've gotten to what's considered the mountaintop, the balance between feeling that sense of accomplishment and perhaps a little less pressure because you've done it, or feeling perhaps even more, whether it's pressure or expectation or desire because you know how good it felt?
Yeah, I think it's like a yin-yang. It goes back and forth a little bit. And, the taking the step back is maybe getting a few more hours sleep in May or renting a nice big beach house for the family in July. But then, I do feel the added pressure at times. Like in May, there's certainly during spring ball and recruiting, there's no doubt about it. At the end of the day, this is a performance business. The margin of victory is very slim. There's a lot of great coaches and programs in the Big Ten Conference. Got a lot of respect, really, for everyone in that conference. And you got to start over. And it's not normal. It's not normal. You want to enjoy it forever and ever, right? And, there's all kind of book and movie requests, and we've said no to all that stuff. But you got to, every day, you got to be humble and hungry and find that edge. And, but this is what I like to do. And, so far so good. And, we'll find out in August camp and once the season starts.
Part of the reason the roster looks so different is because we heard so many Indiana Hoosier names called at the NFL draft, not just Fernando #1, but other players in the first round, throughout the early rounds, into the middle rounds. I think guys who maybe went undrafted who will find a place to play in the league. What's it like for you and the staff that have worked with these guys, their position coaches, to know that their football careers don't end when they left your program in Bloomington?
Well, it's great, and they've earned all that, and I'd like to think we helped them along the way. I think last check we had 15 in NFL camps, and there were a few underclassmen had some years remaining. I wish they had stayed, but they did the right thing, They all got drafted first, second round. So, proud of those guys, but, there's a lot of talk sometimes that, there aren't many JMU guys left on this team. Well, the Indiana guys that stayed year one are now the JMU guys, right? It's just a label. So I like this team we got coming back. We got a lot of good pieces, but we do have a lot of work to do in fall camp.
All right, Curt, so I'm not asking you to give away any secrets that you and your staff keep within the room when you're looking at transfer players, but you have hit pretty big in that portal, specifically at the quarterback position. So when you decide to go into the portal, whether it be a quarterback or other important spots on your team, what are some of the factors that you're looking for outside of just the guy's obvious ability to play the game?
Consistent production through the years, I think, which is an indication of character and commitment. And then, first impression and sitting down one-on-one and does he fit? Does he fit? It's really pretty simple, to be honest with you. Recruiting high school guys is a lot harder because they're a lot younger, you know a lot less. The older guys, they've got a body of work. You can Google it, right? You can Google it.
You can Google a lot of things, I hear.
I hear, yeah.
How has the high school recruiting changed for you guys? Not just after this year, but after your success started a year ago.
It's tricky right now, to be honest with you. I mean, a lot of big name guys, initial interest. The market right now is 3 to 5 times what it was last year. It's scary to me. It really is. As a person in this industry, like, how can we possibly sustain this down the road with what's going on? And it's been a huge jump. So you've got to really be kind of selective in terms of how you go about it, how many you're going to take, because you got to get good ones still. But it's tricky.
The money portion is tricky. I think the playoff schedule and whether it's being expanded, never perhaps contracted, is also tricky. So let's start with that second half. Where do you stand on the number? Was 12 a good number? You have a unique perspective as a defending national champion.
Yeah.
Should it be bigger? Should it be more like a Division I AA?
Well, I think all the numbers are good if you're in it. But, I think the one thing we have a great leader in Tony Petitti. And, Tony sees things from all angles. And I support every move he makes. He's taken us a long way, and he's not afraid to take action. And he believes 24 is best, and I understand the rationale. that there will be more significant games later in the season. I don't think rivalries will lessen at all. Michigan and Ohio State is still going to be a heated rivalry. There's nobody going to sit their starters in that game. Come on, like, wake up. You know, I think eventually that's where we'll land.
Finally, in terms of scheduling, you guys went the entire route. I know there's a push to get those games started a little bit earlier, to finish a little bit earlier. Is that what we should be looking at?
I think that'll happen too down the road. I think you'll see the season start earlier. I think you'll see the playoff system expand. Conference championships will end. And the portal window will kind of fit in there a little bit somewhere. It will never be perfect. It will never be perfect. But, you know, I think there'll be some improvements.
Curt, always great to catch up. I hope that July beach vacation gets you ready for fall practice.
All right, buddy. Good to see you.